Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted it. Everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Guess I misread the landing.
it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite... literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault. They're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Guess... I misread the landing.
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
Very well.
Well...
Hey,
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just damning from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Volron soldiers. Watch yourself!
Armor won't save you! Double demon fire!
Astral energy!
Dragon
Here
Force!
goes!
Debut
performance! It looks like you got this one! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Illuminate
Dragon
the dark!
Force!
Naturally!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Illuminate the... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Yeah.
hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to... obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renin hierarchy, not... I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renins tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But... I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renins here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renins. The Renins were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renins just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renins who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renins are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renins as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just... yet. I want you all to stick around.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cute.
Huh?
Well, yeah.
No.
Huh? Got it.
Boomy! Boomy!
The heck? Are you stuck on that too?
Nope.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I get...
yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory.
No way! All right. Having to inform... My mother, her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
I think there's someone in trouble here. Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Hoo hoo. Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Oh?
What?
Yep.
Just what?
What?
Yes. Yep.
Nice.
So
Yes.
Just...
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or...
Sorry.
Yes.
Ugh. All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest? As work.
Because that's the...
With battle well waged, only...
Thanks for waiting. Ida's...
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. It was a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast.
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Gotta break through! Double demon fang! Dragon sword!
No further!
You're mine!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Now, I'm ready. Kizara, go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Resonate with the
Double
earth!
demon!
On your knees.
Dance in the wind! There! Air thrust!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Out of our way!
Double Demon Fang!
Far enough! Light Astral Energy! Raging Cascade!
Come one, come all! Take this!
Stay ready! You gotta jump for cover, okay? Here's the evil!
I'm on a roll now! All good things come to an end.
You require a hand?
Dragon Swarm!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kitara!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss! Not in your dreams!
You're mine!
Power of water!
Not today!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Seal!
Next!
That's as impressive as always.
Ah, and here I hoped I was improving.
That extra training paid off. I've got a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. Better keep our distance. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Double Demon Fang!
Sharpness!
Move it!
It's a dual
It's
jump!
over!
Mega ray! Fall
Here I
into
come!
my own depth!
Eat this! Flying freaks! We're getting to sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You're mine!
This I can carve through armor!
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough! I'm surrounded!
First aid!
Hurricane! Inferno Punch! Take this! First strike! Can't get out of this! Now I'm in the groove!
Ignite!
Eagle Fly!
Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the door! It looks like you've got this one covered! Annihilation! Holy Ray!
Here I come!
Let me help!
No escape! It's over!
It's weakened.
Dragon Swarm! This ends now! Here I come!
Annihilation! Not in your dreams!
Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine.
I'm on a roll now!
Dragon Swarm!
Thankful this helps!
You're mine!
Inferno Punch!
Take this!
Healing circle! Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay? Now you see what I can do!
Dragon Swarm!
What would
It's time.
Illuminate the
Glacial
dark!
Spear!
Here's the evil!
I'll finish you here and now!
Far enough!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
First strike!
Take this!
Amazing.
Lightning Orb! Light Astral Energy!
Eat this! I'll tear you
Cascade
apart!
Corruption!
Take this!
Swallow dance!
You're finished!
All good
Dance
things
in the
come
wind!
to an end.
You're mine!
It's too much. My finest.
You'll pay for that!
I'll heal you all!
Double Demon Fang!
Healing circle!
Thankful!
You are too human.
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Dragon Swarm!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Astral Energy!
I could do this all day.
Burn!
Here I come!
There
Don't
you
mind if
go.
I do!
I feel like me again.
Here I go! Illuminate the
Take
dark!
this!
I'm only getting
Dragon
started!
Swarm!
Inferno
Back
Punch!
into the fray! Holy Mega Ray!
It's showtime! I can carve through armor!
Far enough! Complete focus!
I'll
Double
finish you
demon.
here and now!
Will this help? They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Renwell.
I'm not scared.
I owe you one.
I'm totally fine.
Eat this!
Dragon Swarm!
It's finished!
Let's do it!
Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the annihilation! Come
Here I
forth!
come.
Holy Union! Here! Holy Land!
Dragon Swarm!
Take it!
Double Demon
I'm
Fang!
only getting
This
ready.
time!
Here!
Eat this!
Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane!
Mega
This
Sonic
one's
Drop!
mine!
Rip and tear!
By the power of water!
Inferno
Seal!
Turret! I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
Fire ahead.
You picked the wrong fight!
Illuminate the dark!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my sword.
Now's our chance! I'm out of ammo!
Ready and ready. I can carve through
There
all.
you go!
Can't
Don't
get out
let
of
up.
this.
Ready to go! Annihilation!
Dragon Force!
Talent storm! Steering wheel!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Dragon Swarm!
Not on my watch! Lightning!
Eat dirt!
Light astral energy!
Dragon
Here's healing on
Swarm!
it! Showtime! First
There
aid!
you are!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Swarm!
Holy Lance! Here goes! Don't mind if I do!
Dragon Swarm!
Let's tear him up!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
The Earth.
I've let you all down.
It's in the sky! It's mine! Unique? I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Think again! I'll bring you back from death's
Double
abyss!
Demon! Stay away from my friends!
Resuscitation!
Double Demon!
Ready to go! Ready to go! Far enough! I'll bring you back from
Double Demon Fang!
death's abyss! A new lease on life!
Double Demon Fang! First cut! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Double Demon Fang!
I'll finish you here and now.
Not today!
Holy Land!
No! Can't end here!
Eagle assault.
Dragon Swarm!
Healing raging storm!
Okay, here I go! Dragon Swarm! I owe you now! While it's reeling! I'm not done!
Air thrust! Light
Dragon
astral
Swarm!
energy!
Can't get out of
I'll
this.
heal you all! Healing circle!
Dragon Swarm! Your mother...
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Bring well done! From death's abyss!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
You guys want to rest here?
I always loved the sound of hammers banging away.
Yes.
What?
Hmm?
Hmm.
Hmm?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell,
Huh?
Phew. Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim. I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
What?
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird light shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear.
Eat Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer! Here goes!
You're mine!
Oh,
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! I'm all
Dragon!
set! Not in your dreams!
Dragon
Blah,
Swarm!
blah, blah, magic! Freeze
Armor Rocket!
Watch this!
Dragon Swarm!
Take this! In a bind?
Not today! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Dragon Swarm!
Holy Land! I'll heal you all!
Watch it!
I'll tear you apart!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Dragon Dance!
Raging Cascade! I'm only getting...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Raging Storm!
Denied! Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
It's on!
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Watch it!
Sleep now.
Searing the flames! Hear me! Flame of fury!
It's on!
Strike! Water!
Here!
Hear my
Are those arms even natural?
Dragon Swarm!
It's go time!
I'll heal you all!
Save you!
The earth throbs in pain.
Rimbo!
Astral Energy! energy!
Say no more!
My fists are crushing it out there!
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Let me help. First aid! How
Right
could
for
you
Falcon!
Not in your dreams! One more!
No further! Strike!
I can shatter any steel.
Here's my healing arc!
Where
Where are you going? Champion Whoa!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Thanks!
Dragon Swarm!
Tectonic punch!
Do it!
I'm
Let
just getting
astral,
started.
astral energy!
Say no more!
With this, I can become even stronger.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think
Right, here goes!
Here I
You're
go!
even
You're
fast!
ready to go! Surrounding us! More
Dragon!
Denied!
Our next they're coming! They may look cute and stuff. But they're
Glacial Spear!
Here, I'm ready!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit...
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear!
Here's Evil! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Dragon Swarm!
Naturally.
We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Now or never.
Will this help?
I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
that extra training paid off?
No choice. I'll take you all on.
Eat this!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
That statue-wielding art?
Frickin' does it!
Now it's been
Frickin' does it!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Far enough!
Dragon
That
Tongue!
frickin' does it!
Glacial, do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going?
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said. Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you,
Not
Law.
today!
Me? How come I get singled out?
Dragon Swarm!
Inferno punch!
Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding it. You got company!
Ready and ready!
Double Demon Fang!
Dance
I'll
in the
smash
wind!
you!
Searing flame!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving
Eat
Radiant
this!
Light! Searing flame!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Radiant
It's time!
You're mine!
Can't get out of this!
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Do it!
We did it!
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I'm all stopped up.
Dragon Swarm!
Searing
Do
flame!
it! I'm on a roll now!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Radiant Light!
Dragon Swarm!
Steel Hammer!
Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine!
Do it!
Raining Kisara! Commander of Heavens! Phoenix Cyclone!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Out of our way!
Double Demon Fang!
Ready and raring!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll smash you!
Tempest!
Here I go!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm only getting started!
Stardust!
By the power of
Tempest! Whirl!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Come one, come all!
Now! Healing Circle!
Crumble! Demons descend! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Take this!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging Storm!
Infernal Demon Fang!
Now!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Illuminate the
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Strike!
Hear my
Megasonic
flame of
Thrust!
fury!
Dragon Swarm!
Crumble! Hear my
Double Demon Fang!
red!
We managed to pull through.
Maybe it's time I try on something new. Get lost!
Double Demon Fang!
Healing Circle! Illuminate the dark!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful.
Demon Fang!
With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Shion.
Dragon Swarm!
Fury! Burning strike! Water! Holy Light!
You're mine!
Won't sink! We got the advantage!
You're good!
Just after my astral arts?
That's my cue! Eat dirt!
Dragon Swarm!
This
Shut him
one's
down!
mine. Now!
Dragon Swarm! We're in good form. How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway?
Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Raging Cascade!
Double Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
Waterfall!
Dragon Swarm!
Flame of Fury! In there with
I'm not done! You're finished!
Hear my call! Your soul!
I'll finish you here and now!
One at a time!
You're finished!
Raging
It's
Storm!
time! Burn in hell!
Lunar
Here I
Corruption!
come!
Now!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better.
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready for the next battle. You got company!
Double Demon Fang!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Swarm!
Pieces! Holy Land!
Attack time!
Reload!
Denied!
Radiant Light!
The flame inside me! Here!
Do it!
We got flyers!
I've got it! In your
Let a
dreams.
marksman handle it.
What's this? All yours!
Glacier Lightning!
Dragon Swarm!
Thunderblade!
Double Demon Fang! First strike!
Holy Glimmer! Holy Land! Take it!
Swallow dance!
Now!
Thankful?
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Dragon Swarm!
Now I'm in the groove! Earth Malevolence! Arctic Waterfall! Freeze Lancer!
I'm not
Dance in the
done.
wind! Radiant Air I never miss!
Talon Hurricane! Dragon Swarm! Burn!
Looks like we got them all. It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Get lost!
Double Demon Fang!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Swarm!
Holy Glimmer! Holy Land! There! Got me!
You're mine! It's over!
Here I go!
Armor won't save me! The flame inside me! You're to be let free!
Now!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Can't get out of this!
Holy Land Spear!
Dragon Swarm!
Now! Frozen!
Hammer!
Denied! Ruin!
Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
No backing down! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Here,
Dragon Swarm!
Eagle Assault!
Do it! Roll now!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Come and face me! Dragon Swarm!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for your Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Double Demon Fang! Again! Burn!
I'm on a roll now!
I'm out of arrows!
Dragon
Stay
Swarm!
to the fray! Mega Ray!
I can carve through armor!
By the power of water! Do it! Xion, Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go!
Seems about right to me.
Gotta break through!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Swallow Dance!
Mega Ray! I never miss!
Dragon Swarm! Rinwell!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No, I wasn't! We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh. Good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into... To Bregan?
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Well, most of the perches are filled up now. Frankly, I'm amazed there's so many of these guys.
What cautious lives they must have lived. They deserve credit for their vitality.
They're all so lovely individually, but I think they look downright awe-inspiring, and so many of them are gathered together in one place.
I don't know. It's hard to relax with all of them eyeballing us at once.
Yeah, I guess owls do seem to stare.
You've done well.
He's at it again.
Come on, you know you like it.
Frankly, I never thought you'd gather so many of us.
You are so quick to rescue those in need. You have given us a big, happy family.
We're on the brink of extinction. We must work together if we are to change our fate.
You carry a heavy burden.
Don't you worry. We can change fate. You won't be alone. I promise.
This isn't just your fight. I'm here for you too. I want us both to be together.
That was you interpreting for the owls, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's nice to see everyone getting along, but perhaps we should be moving on.
Just who was that conversation between?
Try not to think about it too much. Besides, There's still a few empty perches left.
We've come this far. Why stop now, right?
Hey, Hootle. Once we've managed to gather all the owls, after that... Huh? Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
That's a big Zoogle.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Try harder!
Does it!
This one's all mine! Burn it out!
I think I'll pass on the handshake.
Will this hit?
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough! Hit a word! Hurt smoke!
Healing Titan!
There you go! So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint out here.
No, that'd be silly. Anything in armor is all mine. Now I'm in the groove.
Here, let me
Double
help.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Inferno punch!
Double Demon Fang!
Not on my watch.
All good things.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Dragon Swarm! Okay, here I go!
Raging Cascade!
Now I'm in the groove. Now you see what I can do. Tear him up!
Raging Cascade! Line!
Double Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
Talon Storm!
Dragon Swarm!
Healing Circle!
Dragon Swarm!
I've let you all
Thanks
down.
for the healing.
Stay away from my friend!
Yeah, you too.
Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Resuscitation! I'll heal you all.
Double Demon Fang! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Hold on to your art. Here I
Double
come.
Demon Fang!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
This world.
Not today!
Celestial Hammer. Healing
Dragon Swarm!
Thanks so much.
Eat this! Talon
Okay.
Hurricane!
Take it! Throw it!
Far enough! It's all
Dragon
finish you
Swarm!
shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Now! Take this! Throw it! Escape!
Feel it. I never miss.
Try harder!
I'll be saving
My
this
turn!
one.
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning!
Try harder! My turn!
Here, let me
This
help.
one's all mine!
We must energy!
Burn in
Where
hell!
that came from?
Dragon Swarm!
Thunderblade! Gemini illuminate the dark! Blah, blah, blah. Hold on to your arm.
Amazing.
Here I come!
Will this
Can't move! Not done yet!
Healing circle!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
Double demon
We've all
fang!
got
Carve
enough on
through
us.
armor! Yes, ma'am!
Back into the front!
Double demon fang!
Watching it! Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Ready to go! Healing circle!
Okay, here I go! Double demon fang!
We're all in pain.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Charge malevolence!
Right!
First aid! Sleep now!
Double demon
Take
fang!
this!
Lunar
Dragon Swarm!
By the power of water! The enemy is going all out! Lightning condemned! Thunder!
More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down.
Holy clear!
Eat
Holy
this!
land! Healing circle!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning!
Dust to
Downfall! I'm out of ammo! Back into... Fray! Annihilation!
Oh, now you're talking!
Radiant laser field!
Double demon fang!
Heal you all!
I'll tear you apart!
I'm gonna need more.
Far enough! Healing circle!
Screw!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Dragon Swarm! First
I'll
strike!
bring you back from death's abyss!
Go away! Now or never. Take this! Watch
Double
this!
demon fang!
That's gonna smart.
Double demon fang! This one's all mine! Double demon fang!
Air thrust!
Now you see what I can do!
Double demon fang! Not today! Dragon Swarm!
Eat this!
Hear my
Come
call!
and get it!
Tempest swirl! Spread!
Swallow there!
Here I come!
There you go!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Lunar corruption! Art expert coming through! Lunar aqua!
Double demon!
Far enough! Where are you going?
Dragon!
The earth throbs in pain.
Will this
In
help?
a bind!
Raging cascade! Dance in the wind! In here!
Ignite!
Get on in there with the others!
Double demon fang! I'm falling behind.
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming like hell it is. Double demon fang!
Here, let me help!
Carve through armor!
They're not playing around!
Double demon fang!
Lunar corruption!
Double demon fang! Try harder!
That move!
Here comes the big one! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Leave the chargers to me! Far enough!
Here I come!
Not done yet! Take this!
I'm not done!
Eat this!
Radiant star!
I'm gonna need more. Double demon fang!
I'm ready!
Go away!
Try harder! This one's all mine! Burn in hell! Dragon Swarm!
Into the shadows! Lightning condemned!
Talon Hurricane!
Mega red! Art expert coming through! To the fray!
Inferno Punch!
It looks like you got this one covered! Steel force!
Lost my
Here, let me help!
Double demon fang!
Lightning raging cascade!
Double down! Try harder!
Nothing gets by me!
Hear me! Flame of
Dragon!
fury!
The earth throbs.
Can't move!
Hear my call! Photon
In a bind!
raging cascade! Flame of fury!
Inspiration! Time for
Double demon fang! Double demon fang! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Back into the fray!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm even stronger than before.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Well... rather plain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! What?
Right. Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I'd like to check their wares. If you don't mind.
Looks perfect.